film fanatics.
Crazy! It's crazy.
The nuts about that.
Now, the Houston Film Fanatics.
This is Ray with the Houston Film Fanatics, and we are talking with Benedict Wong, who plays Kublai Khan in the Netflix series Marco Polo. Wong is back with the second season of this hit show, and we have him on the phones now. Let's go talk to him. Hi, Benedict. How are you doing?
I'm very well, Renan. How are you?
I am doing great. Thank you so much for talking with us today.
Pleasure.
Now, of course, you play Kublai Khan in the Netflix original series Marco Polo. The series is back for a second season, and of course, despite the fact that the show is called Marco Polo, you're really the heart and soul of the show. It really is focused around your character. What can we expect from Kublai Khan in season 2?
Well, I think what's going to happen in season 2 is, having brought down the wall and unified China, now this appetite that Khan has of expansion, the season titles with the battle within, and that there are some factions within his court that are not happy with the way he is expanding the empire and losing touch possibly with his traditional Mongol values. That's what the traditionalists are thinking. And yet he is on the hunt for the boy emperor, and he's so thinking far in the future that he's not, I guess, fully aware that someone was closest to him, i.e. his vice regent, is plotting his demise. And so in a way we're seeing the Khan that's kind of holding on to his power. There are elections involved, and he's now having to garner support really for his Khanate.
Now, I love everything about your character. You're definitely one of the most interesting things to watch on this show. Do you personally have a favorite part about playing the character?
I just love it. There's no part sections. It's just all of it. It's all encompassing. It's so complex. This character that is kind of trying to continue the legacy of his grandfather, who conquered a fifth of the landmass of the world, and yet he's trying to push this mandate of following the Tengri, the sky god, of encompassing all lands that are above the blue sky. And he's also, he's a father, he's a husband, he's a ruler, and he's, there's a lot to play with palette. It's always just a fantastic challenge to see what the writers have come up with, and for me, just to try and humanize this character. Obviously there is a fear factor that the name Chinggis Khan and Kublai Khan have, because it affects so many people on so many different levels on the outer layer, but we're in this kind of, epicenter of the control room. Yeah, that's what's fascinating, to see the many sides of him.
I absolutely agree. It is absolutely fascinating to watch. One of the cool things about being a part of the Marco Polo project is this is really the first real venture Netflix has had into making a really historical epic series. That's got to be pretty awesome for you to be a part of that.
No, it's just, it's absolutely amazing. For Netflix and Weinstein to come together, and that's a pretty strong partnership there already. The epic value, the production values on this, the auteurs that they've brought along, the writers that they have, the incredible choreography as well. I think this, I haven't seen anything this interesting in terms of the East-West bridging, in terms of the martial arts and the choreography of Brett Chan, the amazing costumes of Joe Core and Tim Yip design. There just seems to be something for everybody. This beautiful landscape that we fight our battles on in Kazakhstan and Budapest, Slovakia, and also working in Malaysia with the wonderful people of Johor Bahru and bringing work there as well. And it's like we've all come together on this, and it's like from people from 30 different countries all playing the same trade. And, it's been a wonderful meld and meeting of people, Yeah, I'm so thrilled to be a part of this storytelling. And also, in terms of the diversity as well. This is it's seldom seen to see so many East Asian faces from all over the world. It's it's just a fantastic project that will always hold dear to me, when I'm rocking in my chair in my pipe and slippers.
Absolutely. Now, one of the things that you did bring up was the fantastic costume design. There are so many great pieces that you guys get to wear throughout watching this series. What is it like for you getting layered up? Because, at one scene, you're putting on, you've got your base clothes, then you've got a robe, and then you've got like a mink or a fur on top of it. What is it like getting all suited up to play these characters?
Well, it's necessary. It's a small sacrifice. I am sweating all the time. It's like, if it's, when we're off camera, the car needs fanning down, and there's just, loads of fans blasting, and then when we're shooting, I'm melting. So it's kind of, there's a very sort of tight window to kind of get the shot, but it just looks, the costumes are glorious. A few of my friends that are in the fashion industry just love it for that alone. But just the idea of the affluence of that time, and it's kind of, we have this sort of nomadic feel as well, and it's just gorgeous.
Yeah, it definitely really brings the show to life. Seeing all the great detail that has gone into a lot of that. One of the things that I do really also like about the show is the female cast of characters on here is kind of almost unlike any other show we've seen like this before, where there's a lot of behind-the-scenes espionage. There's women pulling the strings from different, the shadows. Joan Chen, who plays, of course, your wife, the Empress. Fantastic. How do you feel about some of your female counterparts on this show?
Oh, they're incredible actresses, to play incredible roles, really strong roles for women. It's amazing, behind every great man there's a great woman. There's like, it's Kublai's rock and confidant,
Oh yeah.
And moms are great. I love my mom.
I'm so glad.
And Kublai was kind of his Sokatani was his mother, and she was like, the kind of maternal kind of. She was the rock. She was the one that was brought her 4 boys together. It was through her when she was given an area of land. It was through her that he saw how to sort of rule a country. And she was very. She allowed all faith into her area, and I think he learned a lot from her. And but sorry, I'm just digressing. But definitely the characters of like Chabi and Kutulan and obviously Olivia Cheng's character as well, and Chuchu. They're just amazing part. I'm very pleased to be a part of it.
I'm very, very excited about the second season. I know a lot of fans already have poured through the whole second season, and people were getting kind of nervous since the production value of the show is so grand, and you guys are shooting at these fascinating locations. Can fans be hopeful for a third season?
Yeah, well, let's fingers crossed. Obviously, we're still, I guess we'll have to wait and see. What is heartening that we've charted top 3 most popular TV programs, and we're only in our second season, and the other 2 above us are, I don't know, in their 5th season or in their 5th season. So it's heartening to kind of be up there amongst top shows, and yes, we'll have to wait and see what happens. So hopefully we'll find out soon.
Well, definitely, certainly hope so. Thank you so much for talking with us today, Benedict Wong of the Netflix original series Marco Polo.
Bless you. Bye. See you.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.